Good evening everyone, it's Sarah here and welcome to my channel. It's Tuesday evening, it's 9 o'clock at night and I watched a YouTube video this afternoon and I quite enjoyed what she made. I will link her channel below. I can't remember the name, the channel name, but I will get it put down below. And she made some kind of a foldy up kind of journal thing and I really wanted to give it a try. So what I've done is I have got this Art Studio vintage grunge 12x12 designer paper. It wasn't expensive, $3.99 for 24 sheets. So I've pulled one of each colour out, or almost one of each colour out, and I've cut it. The full tutorial's on her channel, so just go and watch her video. It's really well put together and what have you. So I trimmed this down to 12x9, and then it leaves a 3x12 strip that we use later on. But I wanted to just get the guts of the book made today. And if I've got to do another video tomorrow, then I will. But what we need to do is score each of these. You've got to use single-sided paper. So what I'll do is I'm going to put this in and score it at 6. So you want to score them all at 6. And as I'm doing this, you'll see the papers as I'm going through. Really nice quality cardstock or patterned paper. And there's a lot of nice grungy papers in here. Now I don't usually go for grunge, but these kind of, when I looked through it when I was buying it, kind of shouted out to buy me kind of thing, so that's why I bought it. So, and I think it works best with single-sided papers because you're having to glue one sheet onto the next. And I thought, I'd been wanting to make a wee junk journal type thing for a long time, just to say I've done it. And so yeah, I'll get the start of this done tonight and see how it goes. The other things that I fancied making, and I've got a wee list of things that I want to make, but it's down the stair because I forgot to bring it up with me. And one of them's a tag flip, and the other one's a tag book, a tag mini book type thing. So as I see things on Pinterest and come across things on YouTube, I will take note, and so what we want to do is here's my bone folder and give that a wee crease. And if what she did, and was quite a good idea, is get your doodad back out, you know what I mean, and butt it up against the top. Well, I didn't make a very good job on that. Was that straight? And it just gives you an edge to put it against, which I thought was a good tip. So I put some shorts up today on my YouTube channel. One where I had to give my horse a brush today. She was out overnight and got wet without a rug on, and it's due to rain here in the UK all this week, so I needed her to be dry to be able to put a rug on her. And when I went this morning to bring her in for her breakfast and leave her in for a wee while off the grass, she was actually dry, so I gave her a good brush, and I was able to get a rug on her so that when she went back out, she wouldn't get wet. And it has rained tonight, so it's good, so she's got a rug on. Okay, so what you've got to do with this is, let me just mix these papers up a wee bit. That'll do. So what you're supposed to do is glue that one onto that white one, and it kind of gives you a zigzaggy effect, although that's probably not a good one. Oh, that's not bad. So when you open it up, and then, how on earth did she do that again? So that goes like that. That goes like that. Kind of like a concertina effect. That goes like that. That goes like that. Hope you can see that okay. That goes like that. Fits in there like that. Now we're cooking with gas. I only watched it about, I can't remember, it was this afternoon sometime. Okay, and that goes like that. I'll just give that a tap to the side without giving you all a headache of me knocking my camera, so that when you open it opens up like a book. And then when you turn it round, it goes that way as well. And you need a front and a back cover for it. You need a front and a back cover for it. And then when you also open it, it opens up like a concertina. Oh, you know what I mean. And then when you add bits to it, it grows because you don't bind the sides. That's the theory behind it. Okay, so let's start gluing this together. I'm trying to think what glue to use. I've got Nuvo. Hang on a wee minute. I'm looking for something that... I'm hoping that this hasn't glued itself shut. Oh, it's not. It's got glue coming out. It's got air coming out. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Okay, so even if I do this as a part one, because I'm pretty slow at stuff like this, because I'm just getting back into it, Let me just... Oh, there we go. I'm sure she used, like, what do you call it? Like a Pritt stick type thing. But I'm not going to use a Pritt stick. Okay, so let's glue that. Down there. And that's the first one on. Okay. And then this one will go on there. I should really sit this one upside down because it's almost done. Okay. This is like watching glue dry, this, isn't it? But the fun will be making pockets and stuff like that. And belly bands and all that kind of good stuff. Kind of like a bit of a junk journal. Okay. And bring that up again. I didn't do that right. There we go. Then we'll put this one on. Put that one over there like that. Okay. 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 There's a lot of nice papers in this. You can tell I'm concentrating because I'm not talking as much. Mind you, then when I do talk as much, I run out of steam. And then I start wheezing and stuff, so... Sometimes it's good just to watch and not have to listen to me blethering. Okay. The girl that did the tutorial used a full 12 by 12 paper pad. I think it was the book, you know, the bookstore one that you get in, I can't remember the brand name of it now. It's like Joann's or Michael's or something like that. The one with the nice bookcase stuff on it and the librarian type papers. This would actually have been better. Oh no, it's not. I'm talking nonsense. I was going to say it would have been better doing it on like a black background so you weren't getting that, but it's double-sided paper and the other side's white, so of course you're not going to be able to. Okay, so that's the book. Stuck together, and then when you open it that way, you get different. You get the reverse sides of the papers. So what you can actually do is, because this is 6 and they're 3, I bet you could put 2 of these on there and that would. Right. So that's 9 inches. So we've got that side to do. And we've got this side to do. So I'm going to chop. I think that would look okay on the other side of that one. What's on the other inside bit of that? Alright, so it's that kind of. Definitely that one. Do those 2. Or let's do those 2. And that one and that one. Or that one and this one. Yeah, those 2. Okay. I've just winged it a wee bit there. So we're going to chop up here's my wee paper trimmer. I used a big paper trimmer, but I can't get it on my desk and get it into camera because it's massive. So what I'll do is, I'll just bring out my wee Tim Holtz tonic one and rattle the camera again. And put it in at 3 inches. And I can keep that for something. And then that means that bit's 9 inches. Okay, let's bring this back, turn it on its side, and that was going to get, was I going to do those bits? let's pop this on. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Let's glue around the edge of that. And stick that down. And this next one. That scooted that along a wee bit, not to worry. And then this one. I'm going to do that inside edge first. Line that one up. Okay, oops, I've just rattled the camera again. Okay, so this is going to be maybe a 2 or 3 parter. That's the main construction of the book done. So let me just flip through. That's it all being put together, and then turn it round, and then you've got the other side. I think I might put a dark washi tape down here, if I can find any. I've got washi tape in my shed. I just need to go looking for it. Okay, so that's you, and that's you back to that side. So that's our book construction done. And it's really quite pretty actually. I really like that cover. So we've still got some of these that we can use as like a belly band and pockets. Like you could put like a pocket along the bottom there, and that would hide that bottom edge with the white bit. Or you could do a belly band down the centre here, trim it a little bit. I've also got all these little rick-rack bordery things that if I wanted to put like a pocket along the bottom of there, I could put a little bit of rick-rack along there just to divide it up a little bit. So I've got all these wee ideas bubbling away in the background. But for now, that's part 1 done. And I'll get that uploaded tonight. And I'll come back tomorrow with part 2. And what we'll do is we'll put the main cover on the front and the back, like chipboard. And again, it's in my shed, so I need to go to my shed tomorrow and get that. And then you can see that it just folds out. So you've got like a big zigzag book. And really fun. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I'll link the girls' channel below that I got this idea from. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Part 2. Let's get the front and back cover on, embellish the front, and start getting pockets and tuck spots and belly bands and things in the main part of this journal. I don't even know what you would call it. Is it like a junk journal type thing? Not sure. Never made one before, but I've enjoyed doing this, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night and have a fantastic evening. See you later.